So, it's over. Incredible Dog is being shut down after 5 whole years. Is it really a surprise? Well, I don't know, with your definition of surprise. Now, this isn't happening because of any major drama or anything. The primary reason is Jarek fill us in.
You know, well, it's just been, it's been a drag, and thing is,
You can do it. You can do it.
hold on, hold on, wait, hold on.
Well, I can give my primary reason.
Okay.
The primary reason is just that nothing was happening. It was all a drag, and it was just like, it's kind of the same issues that led Incredible Dog into its downfall last time. If anyone remembers that, which we'll get into.
I don't think anybody remembers that. That wasn't like a public announcement.
Well, this one will be. So, yeah. Anyways, as you can see, nothing's been happening.
Nothing ever happens.
Yep. So we're here to but through all this nothing that's been happening, there's been just so much happening behind the scenes. Even if most of it's been a drag, we've learned many things along the way. And I don't think any of us have any regrets about this, especially not me.
Oh yeah, it's been an experience. It's been a journey, I'd say. We had fun, I think. I think we had fun. Did we have fun? I'd say
we were on the cusp.
We were on the cusp of having fun. We were so close to having fun.
Yeah, so what does this mean for us, your beloved Jereks and YAYSUUs and everyone else's who never mentioned?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean that we're going away forever. Although for some people, I can imagine that it means they are. But it probably means we Jarek and YAYSUU, we're not gonna make any future big collaborations.
Oh yeah. Well,
with maybe a few exceptions.
Yeah. Well, we might make some videos together. Maybe talk publicly about something. I don't know. It's just yeah.
Whatever happens, it won't be under the Incredible Dog banner anymore.
Yeah.
What will you be doing, Jarek?
Oh, no, never mind. I'm gonna make music, as I still do. I always have for the past 3 years or so. I've been making music for Swacky Games. It was Jimmy's Lustrous Journey first, but now we're working on Dynamite Head TNT songs, and that's going pretty smoothly, I'd say. And maybe I'll make something else in the future as well, something of my own. Oh, I'd love to make that.
As for
back to you in the studio, YAYSUU.
Yeah, thank you, Jarek. As for me, I've got a lot of disjointed projects in the works, but my main one that kind of started in Incredible Dog, YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure, will continue, but but without the Incredible Dog branding. It'll be my own thing, my own passion projects, with all the people that have helped me develop YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure over the 2 years it's been in development. Jesus, that's so long. And it will be completed sometime in 2026 or 2027.
Really?
If we're lucky.
Really?
And you will get to play it all.
Oh yes.
And you will see many more of my projects on my my Discords and my Tumblrs and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. Oh yeah, my YouTubes. So, what happened?
Wait, okay, hold on. Yeah, so behind the scenes, the Great Jerk and YAYSUU, the script for episode 4 was being worked on pretty much right after episode 3 came out. As you'd expect.
Yeah, it was a pretty speedy process then. Like, the moment we finished episode 3, we're like, let's get to 4. And we started writing it, and it was pretty quickly done. But like, it was like very early draft, but even then, the animation stages soon began. But, like all things that start off speedy, it eventually kind of went on a downtrend.
Oh yeah, this was the first time this really happened. Well, not the first time, but like you did take a while to get some scenes out before, but this is when it got like really bad with the procrastinations.
Yeah. Some things were starting to catch up with us. Some things I do not have words for, but it eventually led to Incredible Dog coming very close to ending for the first time. And like it kind of did, but like no, we didn't talk about it. It wasn't a very public thing, but we were going to talk about it. We had a whole video similar to this one in development.
Well, I won't call it similar. It was more like we're so depressed that it's over.
It was kind of a going our separate ways thing, and also like it was scripted. It was more scripted. It was more like a formal message.
Yeah.
And it had and it was like back when TJY was our only endeavor. So
you must understand. We started Incredible Dog when we were like 11, 12. We were kids when this whole thing started. So like, is it really a surprise that it's over now?
Well, yeah. Although probably like one of us had more contribution to the downfall, but I won't say who. Anyways, but like it ended informally. Like it ended with a soft whimper, but then sometime later.
Yeah. So anyway, YAYSUU wanted to make another season for some strange, bizarre reason.
I was going to get to.
Who knows why that would happen?
I was going to get to that.
Yes.
So I just started rewatching the 3 episodes we did make, and I was like, man, there was so much passion in this. That like we were having so much fun with this kind of stuff. We should do it again, but with a smaller scope. So I proposed to Jarek the idea of a soft reboot / season 2 of The Great Jerk and YAYSUU called YAYSUU and Teddy. It was to focus on the new pairing of YAYSUU and his brother, Teddy, who would later make an appearance in YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure. But, and then what happened, Jarek?
I saw the whole idea of like season 2. It's like, are we really doing this? And I was like, fine, sure, I guess we can do this, but I don't want Teddy to be in it, really. I didn't want Teddy to be involved in this too much. Well, as you may or may not know, Teddy did voice Fringlebert in The Great Jerk and YAYSUU, and that was his only real role. Well, he did make the logo and like some of the promo art and all of that stuff.
He was mostly involved in the graphic design of Incredible Dog as a whole.
Yeah, so when YAYSUU said that Teddy should be like a more like Teddy should have like a role in this show, I wasn't too interested, but I did like the idea of continuing it for some reason. So I took that idea and we had like episode 4 still like unfinished in the works. Well, not in the works, but we picked it back up and we still decided that Teddy will be in the show for some reason,
We came to a compromise where episode 4 would be rewritten to feature Teddy and would be called the epilogue of season 1. And then after that, we would start making season 2.
Yeah, in season 2, oh boy, man. Well, the whole thing with the Great YAYSUU, it got out of hand so bad. It got so out of hand with like the scope and like how big it was getting. It should have, in the beginning it was just like a silly like no plot show, but at some point we decided there needed to be a plot for some reason.
Yeah, it was right about the time when episode 2 was in development, which was splintered off from when episode 1 was longer. That's why it's like 4 minutes now. Yes, it was splintered off and started to feature MIDI, and it was at that point that we kind of like made it have like more of a plot, and it was that point when it just started becoming like on a downtrend. And so we decided we should continue that plot with the literal cliffhanger ending of episode 3, where Fringlebird fell off a cliff. So we continued that with episode 4, now the epilogue, which would reuse some scenes from the older episode 4, and meanwhile planning on season 2 began, as Jarek was starting to like plan out the course of season 2, which this was around the time that he was watching a certain show.
Well, okay, it wasn't exactly the same time, but like about like, I don't know, 5 months after this idea was proposed, I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You may or may not have heard of it. Kind of an obscure show, anime thing, But I wanted it to be like more serious and have, well, YAYSUU kind of like agreed to this as well somehow.
Yeah, I was kind of on board with it, but like we were kind of also dealing with like having to retcon and like work around a lot of the shitty plot we came up with early on in TGJY in order to like prepare for season 2, which was going to have like 10 episodes. Can you imagine?
Sure.
It was gonna, or even more than that. And like, so that was going on, and we were also we were also working on some like other things in the meantime.
Yeah, we wanted to make a website as well.
Yeah, some stuff we were working on in the meantime was related. Some of it was related to Incredible Dog. Some of it wasn't related to Incredible Dog. Like what Jarek mentioned earlier, Dynamite TNT Son.
I can't believe you said my full username.
I'm just saying shit right now. Yeah, Dynamite TNT Son was starting in development around this time, and Jarek was making music for that. And I started dicking around in Click Team Fusion, because I wanted to see what I could do with it, and eventually that kind of morphed into the development of YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure, which eventually kind of just became its own like YAYSUU flavored thing, where like separate continuity from TGJY, simpler continuity, and you'll get to see the full of that when the game comes out, if it comes out. So, but enough about that. Incredible Dog was also getting a website around this time with the aid of Mira and Memer.
Yeah.
They were helping with coding the website.
Well,
it was gonna have a lot. It was going to be basically like a multimedia portal for Incredible Dog related shenanigans. It was going to have re-edited versions of the first 3 episodes of TGJY, as well as an arcade section where you could play little mini games made in Game Maker. And so it was incredible.
Yes. Dare you say incredible?
Yep. There I say specifically because I wrote these notes.
Yes, of course, yes.
It was, and there was other stuff too, like music and news and comics. So things were looking. They were looking. Things were happening in Incredible Dog, albeit at a slow rate. And then came like around the end of 2024.
Okay, hold on. Let me speak here.
Right, of course.
So, by the end of 2024, well, YAYSUU wasn't really working on the scenes that much. It was like development for the Great Dragon YAYSUU was really, really slow. One thing I think was because like of exams, maybe like schoolwork, and also, well, you know, it was getting kind of big.
Yeah, the scope of like the epilogue and season 2 were kind of getting a bit too big from the initial plans, and that was kind of like making me burnt out on the whole project once again. You'd think we'd learn this time. But like, so it was getting bigger, and like, we still wanted it to happen. We'd sunk so much time into this, like, well, sunk so much time planning, working on it, not so much, but but it was like, work was slow, but we had sunk so much time into it, and like, but we weren't really getting anywhere.
Yeah, so in compromise to that, I thought that, well, maybe in order to like make season 2 good in the future, maybe we can make something else alongside that, like a mini series perhaps. So which was to test our abilities in animation and writing and all that stuff. So in early 2025, I came up with my own idea for a miniseries named Project Cornflower, which, yeah, I never came up with a proper name for it, so... But even for that, it still got, like... The scope of that still got, like, pretty big. Like, I wanted it to have, like, a bigger plot and, like, have, a more of a, like, a serious show. But... yeah, but we still worked for that, like, half of 2025. We still, like, tried to work on that, and we even thought that maybe we could get, like, a pilot out. Imagine that.
So with that whole Project Cornflower going on, and the like decline of TGJY, we decided enough was enough, and so we decided to just cut off the bleeding limb that was TGJY and announce in the Incredible Dog server that TGJY was over and done. We thought that would be the end of our problems, surely. But so we decided to. So after that, we started to come up with the idea for another mini-series called Project Mushroom. It was like kind of inspired by how the like early TGJY's tone was going to be more wacky and like nonsensical and not very plot focused.
Yeah, and like it should have always been.
It was going to have original characters, so no more self-inserts and that kind of stuff. Which self-inserts are never really a good idea if like it's just setting yourself up for trouble.
Oh yeah.
And it would have been animated by the very talented Swacky GCF, but something about the script being too long and like it was like the episode was like getting really big. So Jarek, around this time, Jarek, what did you do?
So he told me this, that maybe I should write like a shorter script so I can like, if people see it, they'll be like, wow, and then we'll make a bigger one. I never did that. I never did that.
Yeah, so that didn't happen. So things were looking bleak. Nothing much was happening. I was continuing work on YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure. The website was at a standstill. Yeah, and the Incredible Dog arcade games were like kind of all in the hands of Onsku, and Onsku wasn't doing anything because of Dynamite hit TNT Sun, I think. So we kind of began to lose hope. And
yeah, well, I generally was like losing interest in the whole thing.
yeah, like if it wasn't for YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure,
But
and,
even
like,
still,
the-
even still at this point, I never like thought that maybe we should stop Incredible Dog, but it's happening now.
like like around that time, like Jarek was like suggesting ideas for like what smaller things we could do to keep Incredible Dog up and running. Like we could make like short animations or like just post our little projects, and that would have been a good idea. But like that stuff just never happened, never materialized. So come December, Jarek came up to me and and we talked a bit and we said, this isn't worth it. We're not doing anything except for the game, and like that's kind of more of an independent production.
Yeah.
So we decided.
I don't think the conversation went exactly like that, but yeah.
Yeah, and also like the whole crux of Incredible Dog, which was the collaboration between me and Jarek, wasn't really working out well. It was kind of torturous and unfun, and like
yeah. Besides,
and we were
that,
kind of, we were like also like generally like just like splintering off in our own interests. I know personally Jarek's like become like so different. I'm back.
Oh, hi. Fuck.
Anyways, where were we?
Something about
Yeah, we were at the. So we were like thinking about smaller projects and stuff, but it all just wasn't panning out. So we decided this wasn't worth it anymore, and at that point we decided to just stop Incredible Dog for a variety of reasons that you've just heard,
Oh yeah.
and also more.
We've changed, YAYSUU. We're different now.
Yeah, we're so different. So what's going to happen to all the stuff that we were doing and will continue to be doing? Like the Great Jerk and YAYSUU, which was the only physical manifestation of the work that we were doing in Incredible Dog.
Yeah, that's like the only. That was like the only thing that ever really came out.
Yeah. Well, that and say, but Jarek fell in on what we were going to be doing.
What we're gonna be doing now?
Not what we're going to be doing in the future, and also what's going to happen to the Great Jerk and YAYSUU in particular.
Well, I mean, as you may or may not know, the Great Jerk and YAYSUU is completely dead. It's not coming back, but we will show concept art and behind the scenes and the uncut, unfinished episode 4 probably. Scripts, old everything for the Great Jerk and YAYSUU. And aside from that, also other concept art for not the Great Jerk and YAYSUU, maybe. But for things we are working on that is still in progress. Well, there's still Dynamite Head that I'm making music for. Pretty sure I talked about this earlier.
Yeah, and then there's YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure, and there will be other things in the future.
I must say, I'm not working on YAYSUU's Extreme Adventure. I'm not working on that, but YAYSUU is.
Yeah, well, he was. That's kind of a specification. But I will continue with it with all the other people who were helping me, like Phasmade, Mira, and I think those are it.
I don't have anything else I'm working on at the moment, but I have high hopes that maybe I'll make something of my own in the future. Guaranteed almost that is something I want to do. Maybe even another animated series. That's right, The Great Jerk and YAYSUU 3!
Yeah, get high.
Yeah.
So
all that to say, we're making Incredible Dog 2.
No, we were doing Incredible Dog 2. You know this whole initiative was called Neo Incredible Dog? I bet you didn't, because we only released one video. and that was the trailer.
Yeah,
So-
I forgot we released a trailer for episode 4. Oh, right. Uh,
Oh yeah, that one too. I forgot that we did that. And we were gonna do a Q&A, but that didn't happen.
yeah. Ask us your questions.
Don't actually. We would like to move on as swiftly as possible after we release the archive and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So down below we'll probably leave some links to like archives and probably my Discord and our like where you can find us here from here on. And like it's been fun. I'm forgetting something for sure.
Well, maybe some things are best left forgotten. I don't know, I'm quoting like FNAF, but...
I mean, it's true. Like, everything that, like, you won't miss anything that we've been working on, like, actually, for Incredible Dog. You'll see it all, and we'll see our future projects, and we hope that you'll enjoy them as much as we do making them.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we really ever had a big fan base for the Great Jack and YAYSUU in the first place, but, you know...
Hold on, how much subscribers, man?
We have 79 subscribers.
To the 79 of you, most of us probably are friends who have watched this long. Thanks for always being there, probably subscribing and forgetting about it because we didn't post anything except for TTJOI.
Thanks to my mom for always being there for me. My
Thanks.
cat, and also YAYSUU's 15 cats, I thank them.
They sure did a lot.
Thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto, for making Mario.
Didn't you like your tweet once?
No, that was fucking. What was his
Charles
name?
Martinet?
Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hirohiko Araki for making JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I would like to thank all my friends that are still my friends and didn't ditch me for a dead server. You know who you are.
Thank you, Memer, for being my friend. No thanks to YAYSUU for being my friend.
Come on.
Thank you all for being here. All two of you.
Always remember to woof on.
Wow, that was no, don't say that again. Don't
No, I
ever say
won't.
that again. don't ever say that again.
I don't plan to.
And by the time I get this video out, we probably won't have the archive like up, but we're working on it.
We'll keep you posted we'll keep you post because there'll be one post and it'll be the archive. It's somewhere in the future. But after that, we are done. Done. So.
I mean, we might as well like upload the unfinished episode 4 on YouTube and the syrup show because that was taken down for some reason. Somebody's channel got deleted, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's about all from Incredible Dog. And we are going our separate ways, but not like before.
We're, yes, you'll never see us again. The Mafia is taking us. That's all I have to say.
Anyways, who wins the episode?
Hold on, let me check how many points you have here. What the hell? Okay, so I didn't assign any points. I don't think any of us win.
Great!
Bye! Make the screen explode. Alright,
Well,
okay. Alright. You know,
now we're in
there's
business.
You know, that doesn't exactly work that good because there's still like Discord latency, but who cares? Good enough.
Yeah. If it gets too much, well, I'm the editor. I'm going to be editing all of this, of course.
What?
I can handle it.
Who decided? Who decided this?
Because if I'm not, I don't trust you to finish the video.
What? I'm gonna finish it. Don't act like this is like one of those like well, who cares if I finish it? This is like important.
You know what else was important?
This isn't. What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just like yeah. It seems anytime there's a video with me in it, like it just never gets made unless I do it myself.
Well, I mean,
it's kind of a curse.
This isn't like, well, okay, I don't know, because I don't know how long this discussion is going to be, but you know.
Ideally short. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, why does it have to be short?
It's a message.
You know what we
like,
could do is that we make another video. No, maybe not.
Okay, well, anyways, we should quick come up with an introduction on the fly.
Well, it's over.
Bro, you can. It's not that bad.
No, it's over. And Curl Dog is being shut down after 5 years. It's true. I'm gonna cry.
I see what you mean now. The Incredible Dogs. It's over.
Yeah, so. Oh my god. My mouth is so full of saliva. Sorry, buddy, I had to throw up off screen.
Bro, come on. Get serious. This is a serious video.
Okay. So. It's over. Incredible Dog is being shut down. I don't know why you sound like Donald Trump.
It's over. Incredible Dog is officially cancelled. It's huge.
No, okay. God. Oh, shit. Man.
Bro. Do you want me to help?
Yeah, okay. You know what? You do the speech, alright? You do the speech.
Alright. I'll go up on a flight.